excited because I am doing a freshman advice video. I am a sophomore in high school. I just started a week ago. And some of these tips, I'm a hypocrite too. I wish that I did freshman year, and I'm kind of a hypocrite now, but they're really helpful, and those are my goals for this year, even this year, but mainly for I wish I did for freshman year. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of my social medias are down in the description. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Now let's get on into the video. So I have all the tips on my phone. Yeah. So I feel like the most important one that I learned freshman year and the summer of freshman year was that friends do not last. So some friends don't last. So if you had a friend all of your elementary and middle school years, I'm not going to say they're most likely not going to last, because you have some loyal friends and you have friends that don't switch up. But I'm just trying to tell you guys there's a possibility that there's some friends that will switch up and will act different when they get to high school. And I just don't want you guys to get butthurt like how I did and get hurt and get in your feelings, and you're probably gonna, but I just want to give you guys a heads up that people will change when they get to high school. They might know some people, they might act differently, they might go into smoking, alcohol, partying, and you just might not be going down that lane. And so that's my number one probably advice, the one that I probably took to heart the most, because your friends might not switch up and they might just not want to be your friend anymore, or even you just might not want to mess with that person anymore. And so yeah, that's unfortunate, but your friends switch up when they get to high school. Some of them switch up, but you do have the loyal ones. This is kind of freshman advice, but advice for life is to keep your room clean. I'm definitely a hypocrite here. My room is actually pretty clean right now, but it's only been a week into school, so let's see how that goes. But keeping your room clean, I just feel like it gives you a totally different vibe, especially for school and for life in general. When you go home from school, you feel tired, just want to lay in your bed, but if you have clothes and you have trash all over your bed, then that's just annoying. And also when you have homework, it's just going to feel cluttered. And I just feel like a clean space and a clear space will help you have a clear mind as well, especially how overwhelming school can be, specifically freshman year, because that's a change of pace. So if you have a clean room, you're probably gonna feel a lot better when you get home from school, and you won't have to do as much if your room is clean. Do not buy school supplies that you do not need. So when you go into high school, you're probably thinking, oh, I'm gonna need all this stuff. Oh my gosh, the work is gonna be so much harder. The work is gonna be harder, and you're going to need a few new things, but don't go crazy. Like freshman year, I did stuff that I actually didn't need and wind up breaking my back because my book bag was so heavy. And so the best advice I can give you guys is don't go on a big shopping spree for the first day of school. I feel like most school lists aren't loyal to what you actually need, and that's my experience. Maybe your school list tells you exactly what you need and you actually use it. But my school, they tell you all these things that you need, but you don't really need them. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. My book bag by the end of the year wound up being ripped. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys. Book bag, first of all, wound up being ripped on this, so I couldn't really swing my book bag over my shoulder with this one, it would rip off. And then it has 2 holes on the bottom of my book bag. Like, it was just jacked up because it had so much stuff in it. Figure out what you need specifically. Just don't overbuy stuff, because that's just pointless. But always try to look your best. And I know everything isn't always about looks, but it's going to limit being made fun of. And I mean, I don't know, some people will disagree, but I just feel like it's a plus, because high school is already hard enough with the workload and the friendships, so you don't want to be picked on top of that. So I just feel like you're in a better attitude when you look your best. Have a planner. My freshman year, they actually supplied planners for us, but if they don't in your school, then you definitely should use a planner. Some kids just try to remember what the homework is, and I'm not like those kids because I always forget. So you definitely need a planner. You might not think so in the beginning, but towards the middle of the school year, you're definitely going to need one. The workload's going to get harder, and you're just going to want to know exactly what you're going to need to do. And also, it's helpful for after-school activities as well. Join clubs in sports, even if you're not the best at sports. There's always a club for someone, so just figure out there's a lot of clubs in my school. I don't know about you guys, but just try to join something after school. There's a difference between that and overbooking yourself. Don't be in theater, be in track, like, I just used the main example of me, but don't overbook yourself. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how many clubs to join, but you know your limits and you know what you can handle. But I'm just saying in freshman year, the work is just as important as any other year in high school. And so if you overwork yourself, then it's going to be very stressful. The first half of the year, I didn't do anything. And then the last half, I did 3 things. So I just wish that I spread that out a little bit more, because towards the end, it was a little bit more stressful. And that's also when the work gets harder. And you need to figure out which clubs and which sports take the most time. Saying to do things, but spread it out evenly so you're not overbooked. I can't stress this enough. Just do your work and study. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple. Just do the work, and study. That's pretty much it. If you just flunk and just not do any of the work and I can make it up the rest of the year, it's going to be harder to bring your GPA up by the end of as a sophomore, junior, or even senior. You don't want to have to, the work is going to get harder the more you move up, so why would you want to have to work harder on top of trying to keep your GPA up? So freshman year, just do what you got to do, stick to studying. I mean, I did that, but you want to try to stay as consistent as possible. Be yourself at all times. There's going to be a lot of different groups and a lot of cliques in high school that you might not even fit in. And so even though there's a lot, you might not just click into a right group. So don't mold yourself and change yourself to fit into a specific group. You can either make your own group or just be yourself. Ride alone. I mean, that's what I did some parts of the year, and I had some friends the other part. Some people even might think sitting alone or being alone is pathetic. And I mean, if you're the type of person who cares about what others think, then go try to find a group of friends. Or if you don't really care, then just be yourself. And if you're the only person that's being yourself, then be alone. I mean, it's never that serious. Stay out of drama. If you're being yourself, then you're most likely not going to be in a lot of drama. I mean, drama does come around once or twice in the year, regardless, because there's always bound to be drama about something. But if you're not yourself, that's when it can get stressful. The amount of drama and the amount of rumors can be spread. So just be yourself, don't be fake. And don't hang around fake people, because even if you're in a group with somebody that's fake and somebody that everybody doesn't trust, that can cause drama even if you're not the main person. Being yourself all really helps staying out of drama. Get rid of the drama that was in middle school that's traveling into high school, or just distance yourself. And honestly, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm distancing myself. Be friendly. Be friendly, just talk, be outgoing as much as possible. You want to try to have somebody that you know in each class, because that would be helpful so you're not bored in certain classes. Don't be annoying about it though. Don't be hi, to every single person. Try to become friends with upperclassmen as well. I mean, it's always good to be on their good side. I mean, the high school version of, upperclassmen, they're going to beat up the freshmen. I mean, that's not really true. Sometimes it can be a little bit annoying, but just be friends with the upperclassmen, because they're going to probably be with you the whole rest of the year, high school. And there's going to be freshmen after you graduate this year. There's going to be other freshmen. So at least you'll know people that's still there. And also be friendly with your teachers. It just makes it so much easier to just be friendly and be nice with your teachers, because if you have a bad attitude with your teacher and you just don't have a good relationship with them, it just makes it so much more annoying. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of my social medias and stuff is all down in the description, so please go check out my Instagram and stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys look forward to next week's video.